Toyota trucks are different. Tacoma is built for your life's adventures. Dependable day in and day out for weekend warriors and as a die-hard work truck. Tacomas also do better when it comes to fuel costs. Now's the time to buy right. Toyota trucks are different.
Inside PressBox is presented by Friedmont Mortgage. Don't make a 30-year mistake by choosing the wrong lender. Go to Friedmont.com now for all of your mortgage needs. Stan the Fan back with more Inside PressBox. Before we have our chat with Hunt Valley Golf Club's Director of Golf, John Albert, let's take a look at this week's Photo of the Week, brought to you each week by Yuengling Lager, a true American classic. Taste the quality of the 180 years of family-owned and operated tradition, brews into every single bottle. As you know, we're now urging our viewers to send in photos that they think are worthy of being our Photo of the Week. And it's simple. Here's all you have to do. Go to PressBoxOnline.com/photos and upload your pictures. Ellen Flattery, who is helping carry on the Flattery tournament, submitted this photo, and we just couldn't resist. This is a young golfer inspecting the green before teeing off, a precious golf moment from years past. And all right, now let's head out to our chat with Hunt Valley Golf Club Director of Golf, John Albert. And back as promised at Hunt Valley Golf Club with the Director of Golf for Hunt Valley Golf Club, and that's John Albert. John, tell us a little bit about one of your true passions is the Jimmy Flattery Junior Golf Tournament that's coming up.
That's correct, Stan. I've been lucky enough to be associated with this tournament since 1979. I was a young assistant here under John Haynes, who was the golf director at the time, and I got a chance to meet and become a part of the Jimmy Flattery Junior Tournament. Jimmy had brought his tournament here to Hunt Valley as he was retiring from Forest Park, and he had the tournament at Forest Park since the mid-40s, and we were lucky enough to be able to become the host site for his event.
As I understand, this is now in its 77th year?
That's correct. We've been actually hosting, I guess myself, I'm personally involved for the past 34 years or so. But Jimmy had a vision that the golf needed to continue to grow through junior golf development, and he was one of the pioneers when it came to the junior tournament and trying to get as many kids involved as possible. And he never wanted to charge for a child to play golf, which was one of Jimmy's main thoughts on the process. So we have held that throughout the years, and there's no entry fees ever for our tournament.
Tell us a little bit about the different age groups that populate this tournament.
Well, the first half of our tournament, which is this Saturday coming up on the 27th, we have what's called a Pee Wee division, which was pretty unique and still is in most of our area tournaments. It's children from the ages of 2 to 10. We have 2 to 4-year-olds, 5 to 7-year-olds, and 8 to 10-year-olds. And
then it gets a little bit more serious the next day, or is it a couple days past that?
This time it'll be on Tuesday, the 30th in the morning. We'll have about 60 additional juniors playing in ages 11 up through 17.
So the vision of this tournament to keep golf alive by passing it on to the generations, do you see firsthand how that works and what the state of that attempt is?
Well, absolutely. We have a lot of parents that bring their children back into the Flattery, that they played in the Flattery themselves. And that's one of the really cool things about the tournament, that generational aspect.
And tell me one other thing aspect of this tournament is it breaks down by age, but also by gender. It's for men and young ladies.
That's correct, and we have prizes in all categories and all age groups for both boys and girls. So it's a fun event for the kids of all the ages between 2 and 17.
Now, I understand one of the most famous participants in this tournament was Carol Mann. Can you talk a little bit about your recollections of Carol?
Carol was a little bit before I got here. She actually ended up being a golf professional here briefly in her career as a teacher, and that was just before I arrived at Hunt Valley back in the late 70s. But she's a well-known, obviously successful, and PGA Hall of Famer that came through the program.
All right. Any players that currently play here in this tournament you think that could be people will hear the name of one day?
Well, I have to say that one of our own members, Jimmy Grem, who just won the Bobby Gorin, which is a big junior event, is playing in the Flattery, and he's one of the up-and-coming young stars in the area. He plays golf at Calvert Hall and is planning to go to Towson State next year.
All right, John, we appreciate your taking the time to talk to us. It's John Albert, the Director of Golf at the Hunt Valley Golf Club, and you'll be able to see a recap of the Jimmy Flattery Junior Golf Tournament in PressBox in August. and our Dean Smith will have that in August. And on behalf of Ellen Flattery and the entire Flattery family, they would like to thank the Hunt Valley Golf Club, John Albert, John Haynes, Greg Jones, and Todd Dorsey for their many years of continued support and leadership of the Jimmy Flattery Junior Golf Tournament. All right, when we get back, we'll look ahead to next week. Don't touch that dial.
Play 5-card cash from the Maryland Lottery, and you could really hit it big. Become the contestant of the game or win other great Orioles prizes. Just go to mdlottery.com/Orioles for details.